everyone, my name is NewFlowerGirl, but you can call me Demi, and welcome back to another video. I'm not sure how I sound right now because half my mouth is basically numb. I had a wisdom tooth removed. But we're back with another Panda bakery video, and we're gonna be making some Italian risotto. It's a vegetarian risotto. In the description you'll find everything that I'll be using, but I'll also be showing everything that I'm using in the video. As you saw, I was starting with cutting up an onion. I hate cutting up onions because they make me tear up. But if you have like an overhead hood like we do, like over the stove, you just turn that on and you don't have to be worried about it anyway. So the recipe says to cut it up in blocks, but I do half rings. We also need garlic, 2 toes. And you basically want to chop that up pretty nicely, like this. Yeah. After that, you're gonna need some venkel, I believe it's called. And you want to halve that one, remove the center, and then chop it up in tiny blocks. Yeah. Please be careful when you remove the center. Remove the core, really. Yeah, then you chop it up like so. Yeah, you halve it then before. So yeah. It's only the second time I've chopped this one up. And venkel. And then we're gonna have zucchini or courgette. We're gonna remove the ends. I'm gonna put that in the box where we put all the trash for this, and we want to halve it. I'll try at least. Then we're gonna halve it again, and then those halves we're gonna halve too. So you'll end up like so, and then you want to just chop it up like this. Then you want to get 2 yellow carrots and you want to peel them. Then you're gonna halve them, like so. It might be a bit difficult, but like, don't worry. Good sharp knife and you'll be there. So you have them in half. You do this to both of them, yeah? And then after you've halved them, you're gonna chop them up like so. Then after that, you're gonna need Parmesan cheese. This is the first time I'm actually grating Parmesan cheese, and it was a mess, honestly. Like, the block that I had was 200 grams, but I needed 180 grams. So yeah, that was a bit of a nightmare. So I just decided to do it like this instead of weighing it normally. It was a mess. Just look, I made a mess already. But yeah, after that, you're gonna get your stock. It's a veggie stock, 900 ml of boiling water, and you're gonna need 2 blocks of veggie stock. So that's one. This part is not chopped up. This part is all just sped up. So as the next clip, because I can't be bothered. So yeah, you're just gonna leave them to do their thing, and careful, it is hot. Yeah, so then you're gonna get a pan. Yeah, you're gonna get a pan, big pan, because a lot of things need to be in it. And a spoon. I'm using that kind because, well, it's better. You want to get some oil, just everywhere around. First of all, you're gonna fry the onion and the garlic. Normally you would use 2 onions for it, but I had a red one. I had to use a different packet because the one that I wanted to use, the risotto one, it was out of stock. So yeah. Anyway, you're gonna fry them for about 1 minute. Let me actually get the recipe up here. I wrote it down before I started cooking it. So you wanna fry it for 2 minutes on middle-high flame. Just about. There's my dad. Also just got home. So you just want to fry them so that the onion is just nice and see-through. You know? Just so it's a little glazy-ish. And preferably just like stir it around like that. And also the best way to see if the onion is good is if it is really flimsy, you know, like cooked spaghetti, you know? If it's just like that, then it's good. Then you're good to go. So then, oh, we're still going to be stirring it up. It's not yet been 2 minutes for it, has it? So yeah. Sorry guys, I'm tired as well. I'm just very tired. So then you want to get, I think the rest of the veggie. I think that's what we're gonna get now. I don't know. It's been a week since I recorded this one on my phone. So yeah, we're still stirring things up. We're still stirring shit up. And now we go with the cougette, the venkel and the carrots. All of those together. And you want to fry those for 3 minutes together with it. Or longer if you want to. So yeah. Basically until they're nice and soft. Like nice and mushy. Because the carrot is quite hard. Yeah. And also, do not forget, with this one we're going to use eggs. So basically for every person you want to add 1 egg. My sister doesn't want eggs, didn't want eggs, so for her we don't do one. So you just want to boil them, and the best way to boil eggs is to make sure that you put them already in the water before the water starts to boil. Yeah, so you basically boil it with the water. It's a trick my mom uses, and you get guaranteed good eggs. And once the water starts to boil, you then basically start the clock. I always do 8 minutes, but some people might do like 6 minutes, depending on the preferability, on how you prefer your eggs. And that's also what it says in the recipe. Like you can have it like hard boiled or soft boiled. You know, I prefer hard boiled because that's how I always like it. But you can do it soft boiled. You can do it right in the middle. It doesn't matter for this recipe. You can do it however you want. And you could also maybe like add in other veggies if you want to. And now we're going to add in the risotto rice. Yeah, 1 whole packet. And you basically want to mix that in and boil it, cook it with for like about a minute or 2. Depends on how hot your flame is. And you basically want to cook them with until the rice kernels are just a little glazy, they'll see through. That's the best way. And I think at that point my mom got home, because that's why I was standing there. I don't know why, really. Or I think it was just TV. So yeah. So right now it's basically just me stir frying, really. I love to do stir fry. I like doing stir frying stuff, because you know you're fully in control. So yeah, the kernels are now a bit lazy. So then what you want to do is you want to get your stock. Pour about half of it in. Yeah, it's about, Demi, come on. It's about half of the stock. You're doing not enough now. Come on, you gotta add more. There we go. Yeah, a little more. Little more. Little more. Come on. There we go. And you basically want to, you know, boil it. Cook it with. And also I forgot to add it in here. But I did add it in later on. You also are gonna need some fresh oregano. and thyme, but you can also use it from the jar. So yeah. My mouth feels so weird now. Oh my god. Ah, it feels so weird. Yeah. It feels so odd. So basically you just want to boil it until everything is done. Until the water is dissolved. And then after that you're basically going to keep adding the stock in half at a time. Half of the leftover, half of that leftover, half of that leftover, until you are out of the stock. And then you basically cook it for 20 minutes. Yeah. There's still one clip coming. Which is about 10 minutes. So yeah. So the eggs are now boiling, 8 minutes for me. So yeah. Stirring it up again. Woohoo! So, oh yeah. Here we go. More half. Yeah. More of the half. So yeah. This one, this recipe is just really good for if you want to eat more vegetables, but you don't know how to, you know, if you don't know like what kind of vegetables. Like, if you want to eat more vegetables, just eat risotto. Just like find different varieties of risotto. It is so good. I love risotto, especially because I make it myself. You know, I've only ever had risotto myself that I've made myself. Like never one in a restaurant. I really should though. So yeah. Eggs are still boiling. Everything is good. And we're just waiting right now. Yeah. You can see the overhead hood working its thing. And you can see Nusha's tail in the background. But yeah, the overhead cooking hood, it basically sucks all of the steam away. We basically got it because we got fed up with it. And it's really useful. Like I used it when cutting up onions. So yeah. I didn't realize up till now, I missed a tiny bit of stock. It was running down the side. And there goes the rest. The final bit of the stock. Yeah. That is all of the stock gone. Yeah, and you will see me do the herbs, put the herbs in. You were supposed to put them in like earlier. So yeah. Yeah. I always have trouble with keeping the pan on the fire, like properly on the fire. You can see with the tiny pan, it is not properly on the fire, but it doesn't matter, really. Yeah. Sometimes it's annoying like that. Oh god, it hurts a little bit now. My mouth hurts a little bit now. Oh, back with the stirring. You gotta keep mixing, just to make sure that everything goes right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing right now in the video. But yeah. Yeah, it's just bit thing. I think right now is the best thing to talk about wisdom tooth. That's me realizing the pan was not properly on. Yay. Well, the wisdom tooth removal, it was my first time, like ever having a wisdom tooth removed. I was nervous, like on the way I was shaking. Then when they put the amnesia thing, I was shaking. I put the parmesan there. Oh no, wait, that's cold water. So the eggs are done. So basically you want to put them in cold water. So normally my mom would pour out the hot water and put the cold water in. but that's kind of a shit thing to do. So I just put them in a tub of cold water to let them cool down. And people actually put them in an ice bath. I don't. But yeah, then they explained it very nicely, and I was allowed to use to listen to music while the whole thing was going on. Oh, there goes my phone, almost. Yeah, my phone almost fell. It's quite funny. So yeah. Yeah, you want to peel the eggs. You have got to peel the eggs, otherwise they're not tasty. But yeah, I was allowed to listen to music during the whole procedure, which was kind of nice. It helped me a lot. And they asked me like, oh, what kind of music are you listening to? And I said like, well, I'm listening to something Italian. Which makes sense. I like Italian music. I like the song La Noia from Eurovision. I actually want to sing it next year. Want to be able to sing it next year. So yeah. And then all of a sudden during the whole procedure, I hear them talking about Måneskin. And I'm like, yes, they did it, but I couldn't talk. But yeah. I got removed. It hurts now. My mouth is like on fire. But I can speak. So yeah. 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 Right now I'm mixing it in. Yeah, mixing more. Yeah. And we had a leaf stuck on some spider webs. Oh, there goes my phone. Yeah, I don't know why my phone just fell there. So yeah, we have an egg cutter, like a super easy egg cutter, which basically has two different ways to cut it. Like you have the normal, you know, you have like the slices, and you have quarters, or however you call it. You have like parts. I think that's how you say it. And we're gonna need to use that one. So you put it in and bloop, really easy. So super easy. Just like that. Then you want to break them up, put them on a plate, like so. This was actually the first time all the eggs came out nice and beautiful. So yeah, let's move it over a little bit more. Mix it in. Oh yeah, and when it's done, hello. Yeah. When it's done, basically when the rice is, you know, cooked. That's me checking if it was on the fire properly. Yeah, you want to taste it if the rice is cooked and cooked. To me, it wasn't there yet. But when it is, yeah, here's me putting in the herbs. Thyme and oregano. Just want to put in a tiny bit. Yeah, one of them wasn't coming out that fast, that easy. The oregano was coming out pretty nicely. Yeah, you want to mix that in. Make sure you do that when you put the stock in. Yeah. I forgot. So yeah. When the rice is cooked, I think it is now with me. You want to taste. It is cooked. Great. So then you get creme fraiche, or just some cream. And you put it in. Along. Yeah. I like creme fraiche. It tastes so good. With a bit of sugar then. And then with the parmesan, all of the parmesan, you mix it in. And then you get like a creamy sauce in it. And then, yeah, that's basically it. That's the risotto. That's how you make this risotto. You serve it with the eggs. yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then please hit the like button and also consider subscribing if you don't want to miss any other video. But you know, that is it for me for now. And I shall see you guys in another video. Still have like 10 seconds left, but like, yeah. Look at this. Look at the colors as well. But anyways, bye!